Hi, Night Owls. Welcome to the Midnight Chat.
The girl chat that's officially part of your nighttime routine.
Thank you so much for joining our little sleepover. And you know, we love to do our little midnight mantra before we start. So if you guys already know the routine, relax your little shoulders, take a deep breath in and out.
Feel free to check out our midnight comment section where you can talk to fellow night owls about anything that's going on, vent a little bit, whatever you need to do.
So today we're going to talk about the infamous conversation of the girl code. When I think of girl code, the first thing I think of was that TV show on MTV, which was that girl code thing. What do you think?
I think girl code is like a set of unspoken rules that you, as someone who identifies as female, need to follow to keep other women safe and comfortable. And maybe to some people it's not an obligation, but I do think it's your humanitarian obligation and your gender obligation to take care of your fellow girl.
I agree. So do you think girl code though is like a friendship thing, or is it like just a girl? Because the way you're saying it's like any girl you meet has to have girl code, or is it like an obligation you have to your friends? Because I feel like it's more of a friend thing to me.
I think it's anything, because I remember we had gone to Vegas. I think it was for our cousin's birthday, and I had to escort one of our friends to the bathroom. I was standing outside the bathroom because I have like a huge phobia against like public bathrooms. So I was standing outside, and this guy like approaches me and was like, spin his whatever. But I was kind of feeling it because his chain was blinging. But then these two black girls, they came up to me and they're like, "Hey, can you come in the bathroom real quick?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." So I went in the bathroom, and they're just like, "Oh, you look like you were in trouble, so we just pulled you in real quick."
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, and I was like, "Oh my god, like that was so nice. Thank you so much." I mean, I wasn't in trouble, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah.
So I like hugged them, and like they invited us to their table. That's how we had gone to that other table.
Oh,
that's how we got.
I wish they were there when like the gas station crackheads pop up, because I'd be asking for help at the gas station. I'd be like, "Hello, somebody help me." I guess that does kind of change my perspective, because I think like there's a difference between being nice and like girl code, or is it like cohesive? I don't know.
I mean, I just feel like it's like a community. Like I said, it's not like this spoken like you're obligated to do this, but I feel like you should, just to make sure that somebody else will do that for you, because her doing that for me, that gave me the idea now that that's what I'm gonna say if I see a girl who's like a little bit in distress.
So I think I'm someone who's truly 100% for girl code. I feel like it's really needed, and like your situation too, you had girls come out and help you in this world. It's just like, it's such a male dominated world that we need each other to survive. But my only issue with it is that I feel like there's pick and choose. It's not sometimes a two-way street. Some girls are expecting you to have girl code and expecting you to act a certain way, but they won't do the same for you. Or in certain situations where it's kind of toxic, where they'll let a certain friend get away with certain things, and you'll do something around that same line. It's like, "Oh, no, like I expected better from you. You can't do that. Like my friend can, but you can't." So it's like, where do you draw your line? And is it really girl code if it's only one way? Because then you end up being used or taken advantage of, isn't it? So, like, you can't date my man. That's girl code. Like, I understand that. But then now you're texting the guy I'm talking to. That's not girl code.
I mean, that's just being a bad friend, I think.
True.
So that's definitely, there's a line. Like, girl code can't, like, absolve you from murder. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a general community thing so that, we can keep each other safe. But you definitely have to apply that to other people. But that doesn't, like, cover the fact that you're a bad person. Like, sis, if you're just sleeping with your man, talking about girl code, I'll break your leg.
No, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like girls be riding with that. And that kind of brings me to the same topic of ridiculous girl codes. Like, I feel like there's some ridiculous ones out there. Like, "Oh my God, you doing your same hair and makeup as me. You trying to be me. As a girl, we can't do that."
That's so weird.
It's like, you're insecure. You're insecure. I don't know what for.
Why are you so threatened that I'm wearing the same outfit as you? Like, I understand that, like, you want to feel unique and this and that, but are you just not used to the attention or something?
Yes.
Like, why are you trying to fight me? I don't think that's girl code. I just don't think it's that deep.
But because I just saw a TikTok about this. There's the, okay, you're dressing the same as me, it's getting weird. But then there's the, oh, what are we wearing to the party? Oh, nothing. And then she comes out dressing up nice.
That's different.
You know what I'm trying to say? That's the opposite of it, where I'll be like, yeah, jump her.
That's different.
That's the, oh, I'm just maybe a jean and a t-shirt. And she's coming out stilettos, heels.
That's
everything.
a case. That's a case. No.
You plotted, and you can easily just be like, oh no, like seriously, like, you know, it's just, this is how my casual. This is how I dress casually.
I'll see you on Judge Mathis. I'll see you on Judge Mathis.
You object to the rumor, or you object to being the crackhead?
Disgusting.
So we're having the debate about girl code. I have some girl code debates, and you guys can also let me know in the comments what you guys think. So the number one I just mentioned was wearing the same. I feel like that's kind of insecure. Yelling at your friend for that.
Yeah, it's not that deep. I mean, I understand if, like, maybe they're trying to, like, steal your style in the sense. You know what I mean? Like, if it's like, oh, she's wearing that, well, let me get that too. Like, that is kind of weird. But if it's like, oh, sis, where did you get that outfit? Oh, I got it here. It's not that deep.
My next one is, let's say you hate this girl. Like, you can't stand her, but she's also your best friend's friend. Are you allowed to, is she still allowed to be friends with her? Even though y'all don't like each other and y'all not about to hang out, are she still allowed to be friends with her? Or is it girl code that she didn't drop her friends for you?
I don't think, I'm trying to draw the line between girl code and you as a person, like your personality. You know what I mean? Because just based off of my own definition of girl code, it's about keeping your community safe. So is her being friends with somebody that you hate, what does that have to do with me? What does that have to actually do with keeping me safe? Like, that's her own separate friendship completely. Now, personally, absolutely not. And your friend, she better ride for you. That's just how I feel. I'm big on loyalty. So no, you can't be friends with her. And you can't be friends with her mom, her aunt, none of that.
You guys have clashing personalities. That's why you guys don't get along. So that's not her fault.
So?
I just don't think it's fair to dictate your friends' relationships, because then it's like you're becoming overbearing. But I feel like as a friend, you gotta respect it. Don't put us in the same room. Don't put us in the same situation. And if I find out that girl is talking about me to you, if my name is in her mouth, if anything is happening and you're just listening in, there's a problem with me and you now. It's between me and you, because as my friend, y'all can do your thing over there. I really don't care. But as a friend, the loyalty part for me is making sure that y'all are just friends. She's not here venting about me, talking about me, and you're over here like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, let me tell you some secrets. If I find out anything about me is being told to her, or she's telling you anything about me, now that's a problem, because she's not my friend. She doesn't owe me loyalty. She doesn't owe me anything, because I already established I don't like her. But
you sure did.
You're supposed to be my friend. So
she sure is.
That's a breaking girl code for me.
Absolutely.
That part. But you can do whatever you want, but don't be talking. That's a breaking girl code.
I 100% agree with that. I mean, like I said, my rationality is completely irrational. Like, you're 100% right. Like, your friendship, like I said earlier, has nothing to do with this person's friendship with that other lady. But like I said what I said.
You heard it loud and clear.
Loud and clear!
What do you guys think should be consequences for breaking girl code? Or should there even be any? Like, for me, I feel like if you break girl code, you're getting called out. And depending on how severe it is for me how severe the consequence is.
I think it also depends on the relationship you have with the person. Like, how deep is the relationship? Do you care? Like, is there a random stranger, some girl who, you know, is trying to shice you, like trying to take a man who was talking to you or something like that? Or is it like someone you consider like your best friend in the whole world?
They both would still get jumped, but yeah, I feel like it'd be a different jump. Like, the girl in the street, maybe be like 4 girls just jumping her, and my friend, I would take care of that. So personal.
Okay, so what are some actual girl code rules that you have? Pick top 3.
Okay, I feel like messing with anyone's man, I think that's just weird. Being friends with someone I don't like, in the sense, like, you know how I talked about that first scenario, they're already friends and I just don't like her friends. But if I tell you that I don't like this person and you're not even friends with that person, and then all of a sudden you're trying to get close to her, or like it's weird. That's really weird.
Okay, that's the scenario I thought you were saying. So earlier you were saying that they were already friends, and I happen to not like, oh, I have nothing to do with that. I can't be mad at that. No. If we're friends and you know that we don't like each other and you're still trying to be friends with her,
but
I have a
not
problem with
even
that.
introduce a new person. It's like me and you are friends, and you know I hate this girl for a long time. You've always known that. And then one day you're just like, I start seeing you hang out with her. I'm like, why are you hanging out with her?
That's what I mean. Yeah, like, I can't do that.
I've told you the stuff she said about me. I've told you all the things she's done with me. Like, why are you hanging out with her? It's just like disrespectful at this point.
No, I absolutely agree. That's what I mean. But if I'm not talking to her, you can't talk to her either.
No, literally. I think my other girl code is just bailing out on your friends. I think in situations where they need you the most, I'm thinking more like they're really drunk, or they're in an unsafe situation, or they call you and they're like, oh my God, I need money for a taxi. Like, I'm here and this and that. And you're just like, oh, sorry, like I can't help you. But let me just like clarify that, because there's people who do use your kindness. That's why I don't want you to mess up. That's like true. You can have that one friend who randomly calls you like, help me, I need your help, and you're like, I got you, girl, I'm gonna go pick you up, I'm gonna get you an Uber. But if this is the third time in the week the girl is in trouble, she gotta figure it out herself.
No,
so,
actually get it together.
The whole premises for me of girl code is creating boundaries, what you're comfortable with. And you should never feel obligated to do anything unless you feel like, you know, I would want the same back for me too.
And if they are doing the same to you, it can't be a one-way street.
Exactly.
Can't.
If you know that when you call that girl, it's gonna be on do not disturb, or she's just gonna be like ignoring you and she's not gonna help you in that situation, don't waste your time. So what are your 3?
Okay, one for sure, if my wig is shifted or I'm looking at a hot mess and you let me walk around the whole day, the Whole Foods, to work, everything, and you don't say a word,
that's messy.
That's messy.
That's not even messy. She's plotting your downfall.
She's plotting my downfall.
She's plotting your downfall.
There's a girl code. That is literally breaking girl code. Like, just if you know I have something in my teeth or something like that, I know it's sometimes really awkward to say, but try and say it in the best way you can, because it's better to embarrass them for 5 seconds than embarrass them for 8 hours in the entire day.
So what about pictures though? Like, what if you took a bad picture and she looks good and she's like, I'm posting it, and you said don't post that?
That's absolutely girl code. Like, do not post that. Like, why would you want to make a girl feel uncomfortable? Like, she expressed that she doesn't feel comfortable with you posting that picture. She only has to say it one time. That's it. Isn't that like a part of consent also? So she should not be posting that picture. Absolutely not.
No, they're Judge Mathis. Doom doom.
Crackhead.
Another one is ditching your friends for your man. And I mean that in the sense of, if we're all friends here, just me and you, haha, kiki every day, you get yourself a little boyfriend and I don't see you anymore.
Yeah, that's messy.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Like, do not drop all of your friends just because you have a new man. That's so embarrassing.
When that man leaves them, they're right back.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Long time no see, buddy.
Where are we going? Oh, please. I would change the locks. Like, that's ridiculous.
They always come back.
Always.
They really do.
Don't be that person.
Okay, guys, so you heard our top 3 girl code and what we feel like matters the most to us. So let us know what you guys also think. Do you agree? Do you guys have something else we didn't think about?
Do you guys think that we're being unreasonable? If so, like, who cares?
Yeah, like,
keep it to yourself.
You call us out? No, call us out. I kind of want to fight.
Then let's fight.
Okay, so in this little sleepover game, we had people send us in some anonymous, like, midnight chat things, and we found some online. And we're gonna read 2 of the most juicy ones, and we're gonna see if these girls broke girl code, yes or no. Okay, so for the first one, can I have some dramatic music, please? Thank you. Can you stop? So my best friend was cheating on her man for a really long time. Messy. Okay. Every time we've been out, she's dancing or hooking up with some new guy. Her man is really sweet, by the way, and he would do anything for her. He treats her so well, and it hurts me to see him being treated like that. One day, he finally found out and broke up with her. Good for him. She continued on dating other men. Well, now me and her ex-man started talking, and we're officially in a relationship. To be fair, she did once say the only woman she would be able to stand seeing with him is me, because he was very wealthy and any other woman would have wanted to use him for his money. I'm truly in love with him, and I feel like I officially found my soulmate. It's been extremely awkward between me and her, and me and my friends have had several fights about this situation. Do you guys think I broke girl code?
I feel like it depends how long she waited.
She's dating her man.
I know, but if y'all been broken up for a year, like, girl.
But that's her ex. Like, I thought
it's
that
her
was
ex that you have been abusing. Like, you have no claim to this man at this point. Like, girl, move on. And she's already dating other people.
But it seems like she's been plotting. You don't think, like, for me, it's like she's like, I feel so bad for him and da-da-da-da and this and that. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Did she have a hand in doing anything? Like, she
That's
didn't
what I'm
even...
trying to see. Did he find out because of
Exactly.
her?
Like, how did he find out?
And he's wealthy, so she said, here's all the information you need to know. I'm gonna sit right here and wait for my turn. Like, it seems a little, I just feel like it seems a little messy if there's something more to the story.
Yeah, just from face value, I think she was not breaking girl code. But if we have to think of like the other nuances of like, would she be messy? Like, was she the one who like slid him that note? Or like, you know, anything like that. If she didn't have a hand in it at all, she was just a bystander, she was just chilling, and they've been broken up for like at least a year at that point, I think it's fine.
So
I'm impressed.
Yours is it's not breaking girl code.
I don't think it's breaking girl code, but I think it's breaking like your friendship, because I would not be friends with you anymore because I'd be too bitter. Like, I'd be mad even though I'm dating other people
and cheating the whole time.
I don't care. Why should you be happy?
I think it's breaking girl code. I know you want the man, like, he's wealthy.
Wait, so
and everything.
just based off of like what you read there.
Yeah, because just no, like, that's your ex, that's her ex. Like, she's a hot mess, you know, like, she shouldn't have been cheating, she shouldn't have done all that type of stuff. But I just feel like you just don't date someone's. It's kind of like your leftovers. Like, you don't need to be
no matter the circumstance.
I don't really understand the circumstance. Like, I don't know. I
really think it depends on the
circumstance. It's weird.
It's
really weird.
It's weird. This is definitely a weird one. Like, what do you guys think? I feel like it does depend on the circumstance. Obviously, you should never talk to your friend's ex. Like, that's just, don't ever do that. But like, if the girl was treating him terribly, even though it has nothing to do with you, honestly, and she like said that the only person that she would like to sing with is
which
you,
is really weird.
That's a weird thing to say.
Is that when I was reading that?
I would like, drop dead before that comes out of my lips.
Why are you telling your friend, like, hey, you know, if my man had to, I would want you? Like,
that's
what?
a weird thing to say. So if it's like,
she's either lying or the friend's weird, because she
might be lying. She might be lying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I think she's a cap. I definitely think she's cap.
I feel there's more to the story. Like, I feel like she exposed her friend. She wanted her mad, and she was like,
she sure did.
And the fact she said, to be fair, like, it just, I don't know.
In my defense,
I don't know.
That's not holding up in Judge Mathis. Oh, it's kind of like, you know, the Alicia Keys situation. It's like
Alicia Keys.
She took, like, she dead ass broke up a whole home. Like, I don't care what none of y'all say. Not you Israelites fighting in the comments. I don't care what y'all say. They're still together to this day. You know what I mean? So that was like her soulmate. So it's like, can I even be mad? Like, I wasn't the right one for him. So can I be the bigger person and say God chose this person to be their match? I wasn't their match. Can I be a bigger person like that? No, but I understand.
I don't know. I'm with Judge Mathis on this point.
Come on.
So this one, she says, hey girl, I need some help with a situation with my friend. Let's call her Anna. So me and Anna were always going out to clubs and events together. Anna's kind of shy and she hates talking to boys, and I'm the complete opposite. Once I go out, I'm trying to find a man and have fun. Okay. So last night we went to an event and some guy came over and asked to hang out with me. Well, only me. So I was like, duh, because he's hot. Well, I left and, you know, we had our fun, danced and whatever. I came back, let's say maybe 4 hours later, and Anna wasn't there. I tried calling her, but she kept avoiding my calls. The next day we met and she called me a bad friend. She said I had ditched her, and which is something I always do when we go out, and she was left alone the whole night. She said because it was a girls' night out, the main priority should have been your girl. I don't think it's fair that I'm unable to have fun because she's shy. Do you guys think I broke girl code by going out and enjoying myself, or do you think she's being overdramatic and a Debbie Downer?
She did break girl code. The way I see it is that you ditched your friend for a man. Dead ass. Like 4 hours?
But
was it just them two? Also,
yeah,
you left her
just them
alone?
two. But,
bro, what if she got kidnapped?
But to be fair, she said she's always like that in every situation.
And it
going
probably
out with
caught
her.
up with her at this point. She's probably like, this is the last straw. I didn't see you for 4 hours.
No. I'm saying the girl who wrote it, she's saying that Anne is always like, I don't want to do this. I'm going to sit here. So she's saying that she's sacrificing her fun to just like hang out with her. Is that okay?
So then why don't you just bring other friends into this?
So don't hang out with her.
Yeah, then don't hang out with her. Like, why would you feel comfortable leaving this girl alone?
For 4 hours is a lot.
Talking about 4 hours later, bitch, go home. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you even here at this point? So that's ridiculous. I don't understand that. But that actually used to happen to me a lot with a friend that I used to hang out with. Me and her would always go to this one club, and every single time a man would like approach her, she would always go. Like, she would always just disappear and like dance with this guy.
So you were the Anne in the situation?
Well, yeah, because every time a guy would come up to me and be like, hey, like, let's go dance, whatever, I would turn them down because I didn't want to leave her alone at the club because I don't know where she's going to be or anything like that. So even if it's a guy that I actually like, I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. I'm just like, well, I'm busy right now, but I'll talk to you later. And we'll like maybe exchange Instagrams or something like that. But I just can't leave her alone in a place where I don't know that she might disappear, you know?
But don't you think that, like, you're grown women? You can go out and have fun and, like, go dancing with a guy and then she'll be fine. Or you think that it's, like, a messed up girl code to just ditch your friend? Is it really ditching, or if you're just going to have fun?
Well, it's all like, oh, we're grown women, this and that, until you see your friend on the ID channel. You know what I mean? So, like...
another murder mystery.
Yes, because we're always seeing stories like that with a girl who
true.
leaves by herself at the club and they don't see her again, you know?
Yeah.
And even if you don't care about, like, the safety of your friend, like, you guys came together with the intention of, I'm having fun. Like, at least set the intention. You know
I like
mean?
how she did say to her that it was a girl's night out, which means the priority is your girl.
Yes.
If she told Anne, I feel like if you had told Anne, like, hey, I want to go out and have fun, meet guys and do that, she probably would have been like, hey, that's not my scene, I don't want to go. Exactly. But if you say, hey, we're going out for a girls' night, and then ditch her, you kind of lied and kind of made it seem like it was going to be just a girls' night, you know? So
have you seen Euphoria?
You know what? I'm gonna get jumped, but I haven't gone past episode 1.
You need to watch it.
I don't feel it's that good.
Season 2.
Sorry, guys.
Watch season 2.
I don't know.
4 minutes and 55 seconds in.
Why do you remember?
Because I literally had to pause it and scream.
4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yes. 4 minutes and like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the scene that I'm talking about. That was so
Isn't this Cassie
wild.
Maddie thing? Because I've seen it on Twitter.
That was afterwards, but how we even got to there. But it really, 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 that whole season is like girl code because it really makes you think in a certain point. Like with me and the friend that I used to go out with, she was very boy crazy. Like she was
we all have that friend.
Yeah, we all had that friend where it's like she always like she wants to be with a boyfriend. She wants to get married. She's so like that's such a huge need for her. It makes you wonder, like, is it safe to be friends with those types of girls because they will leave you for dead.
Those are the ones who dip when they have a man and come back afterwards.
Exactly.
And I don't like going out with friends like that. Honestly, I'm tired of the boy crazy friends. They're the ones who always ditch you. And I have been an Anna in the situation not because like I wasn't getting approached by any guys. I just wasn't there for men. Like I really just wanted to go dancing and, you know, having fun and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think, yeah, she's definitely wrong.
Dead ass.
That's my...
Dead ass. You are Judge Mathis.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining our little sleepover. So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at The Midnight Chat. If you have any other stories you want to bring in and maybe we can do a Dear Midnight Chat later on in the future, let us know. And also follow us to know any updates or any topics we're going to talk about before we actually film.
Subscribe and we'll see you in the next sleepover.
Good night.
Good night.